Welcome everyone to our online village of Tree of Totems. Hmm. I am Chi Vitokoa, translates as Little Gold Crow. It's a name that was gifted to me many years ago after some traditional mentorship, rites of passage, being initiated into the work we now do as a community. Hmm. And you have just arrived into what we call a big story. Big story. You're a part of a movement that's happening around the globe. And in this village, we have people gathering together from many lands, many cultures, ethnicities, many ages. And we're coming in, restoring these cultural ways, gathering in meaningful ways, and these traditional ways of storytelling, dialogue, ceremony, and ritual, crafting these experiences through which we are stirring the remembrances that are yet held in our bone memory of how to be in the world in this relational way, relational with others, with the very deeper meanings of our lives. And so you now have access to these many circles, both live and virtual fire gatherings, nature experiences, community events. You have access to elders and mentors. And we're restoring these cultural ways to gather, such as gathering the women together, where the women may initiate the daughters of our village into womanhood, gather with the elders and stir and tap into the mysteries of women. We are gathering the men together where men can heal from that toxic masculinity that has been conditioned and projected onto them from this industrialized, colonized system that we are in, so that men can come back into the sacredness of men, tap into the mysteries that men hold so they can carry them into the world in a good way. We're restoring these ways of supporting our youth where they have the elders, the mentors, connecting them back with nature and crafting these wilderness rites of passage where youth can have the experience of coming into direct contact with who they are, with their strengths, with their unique gifts they have to contribute to the world. We're restoring the cultural ways of grief tending, where our grief can be beautiful and holy, an expression of how deeply we have loved and how we have been touched by life. See, what we're doing here is we're gathering in these meaningful conversations and these experiences, restoring these cultural ways. And in doing so, we are decolonizing our minds. We are decolonizing our lives. And we're doing what a Hopi elder told me, and they are so grateful we are doing this. We are now indigenizing our hearts. We are coming to the remembrance of how we are all indigenous of earth. We're all an extension of nature. Okay? And in the mythic traditions, it says we are all an extension of the earth's dreaming. And so we're coming back into accord with the earth, dreaming us into the world in a good way. And why this is so important right now is because we are currently in a system that is this colonized, industrialized system that breeds disconnection and isolation, that pits us against each other, against our very lives, against our own selves. It is said that the hour is now late for us humans, and many are not going to make it. Over 3,000 people attempt to take their own life every single day. That means today, over 3,000 people will attempt to take their life. Many of them are in our own community. So what we are doing here in this process of decolonizing and re-indigenizing our hearts and our lives is we are reweaving a system of connection, a sense of belonging, a space where we can tap into our own strengths and our own gifts and be able to share them in meaningful ways where we have the sense of contributing value to the world. And so you are now a part of such a community where we are coming together to help each other remember as we go through our own process of healing and remembering ourselves whole. And in doing so, we enter a space that the Navajo call Hoso, which means to walk in beauty, to walk in a relational way, where we get to be a part of the mysteries of life. Welcome to Tree of Totems Online Village. In another video, I share how you can access the different circles, elders, and mentors, be a part of the fire gatherings. And I would love for you to message me and introduce yourself. I am always available for everyone in the community. Please reach out. In the meantime, welcome. Welcome.